I'm afraid the chaos continues. We're up to another 100 cancellations, at least by British Airways and by Easyjet today. British Airways alone, 80 short-haul European and domestic flights to and from London Heathrow. I've just counted them all up. Milan Malpensa wins once again the most cancellations of the day award. Also multiple cancellations to and from Barcelona, Geneva, Bologna, Paris, Amsterdam. And
why are these sort of apparently so last minute, these cancellations?
Well, British Airways says these are not last minute. People were told a week or two ago that those flights would be going. And the crucial thing is that if you've got multiple flights, then you can squeeze people onto other departures. Crucial thing is, and I've noticed this with EasyJet as well, British Airways does not seem to be terribly upfront in saying, of course, the law says we've got to get you to your destination on the day that you wanted to go originally, if we possibly can. And also, we have to give you cash compensation. They're sort of
not upfront about
funny about that.
Yeah. Anyway,
and their app is atrocious.
Well,
I'm trying to actually do anything online with British Airways just seems to be impossible.
Well, of course, they would say that many people find their app great, and secondly, most people who are travelling today will get where they need to be when they were originally booked. EasyJet, similar problems in and out of Gatwick. We've got multiple cancellations to and from Berlin. There's also flights to Amsterdam, lovely Menorca, Glasgow, and poor old Milan Malpensa also disappearing from the schedules. From what I'm seeing, EasyJet is tending to cancel just a couple of days beforehand. But again, the obligation absolutely clear. Find you another flight and give you cash compensation.
This is all about getting more staff on board, isn't it? And I mean, certainly EasyJet, for one. I don't know about British Airways, but I mean, they're blaming the government in being a bit slow.
Right. This all came out, Stephen, from a media briefing that was given on Wednesday last week by Johan Lundgren, the chief executive of EasyJet, well-regarded figure. And he subsequently sort of rode back from that. It is certainly the fact that they're waiting for about 100 staff to be cleared by the Department for Transport. Obviously, anyone working airside in an airline or at an airport has to be cleared. And there are some problems there, but they said that none of the cancellations were directly due to that. But honestly, if we are seeing cancellations at this rate, so that's 15,000 people at least who are not on the flights that they were booked, and that's on Easter Sunday, which traditionally is a really quiet day for travel. It doesn't bode well. And
not for tomorrow.
Well, no, tomorrow, Manic Monday, as it's already being dubbed, because, Good Friday tends to be very busy, Easter Monday tends to be very busy. And then, of course, we shall see how the week develops, because lots of schools, of course, are on holiday and lots of people need to get places.
So, I mean, how are we meant to look on this in the coming weeks? Is it going to be chaotic until more staff are recruited, until they get themselves worked out?
It's impossible to say. The Transport Secretary, Grant Shapps, has said to the airlines, sort yourselves out, to the airports, make sure you've got enough people on security. But you can't just flick a switch like that. And, of course, a lot of people in the travel industry are saying, approximately, hang on, it was your absolutely bizarre, onerous travel restrictions which meant that the world's best aviation airline was hobbled so badly. So it's tricky. However, there's lots of questions which I'm putting to, for instance, Heathrow Airport. If they're losing 12,000 passengers a day who would normally be flying in and out, that is most certainly a significant business cost to them. Yes. And there's talk that British Airways' portfolio of slots, which ultimately is its most important asset, that could be affected by this.